Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking. Last time you guys saw this rifle, the Desertec MDRX, it was chambered in 5.56 NATO. Now the whole thing about this rifle is that it is a multi-cal design, and so now we have a new caliber. I think they just recently came out with a 300 Blackout conversion kit, so we're going to go ahead and plink around with that today. I've never showed 300 Blackout on the channel, and this is the first time I've had something chambered in 300 Blackout, so that should be kind of fun. Real quick off camera, I shot maybe 5 rounds through it because I thought I needed to tune the gas system. There's like 8 different settings if I'm not mistaken, for suppressed, unsuppressed, supersonic, subsonic. I think you're kind of wasting 300 Blackout if you're not shooting suppressed, especially suppressed subsonic. I think is the way to go. I thought I was going to do that. The rounds I did, they say they're subsonic, but I think I'm kind of hearing a supersonic crack, so I got the sound, the gas system on setting 1. Anyway, without getting into it, I think we're ready to go. I thought they were subsonic, but we're just going to go ahead and shoot around a little bit more and find out later. So that's what we got. A Desertec MDRX, currently in 300 Blackout. You got an EOTech EXPS 3-0, a G33 magnifier, Magpul vertical grip, some backup Magpul sights, and an AAC. Which one is this one? SDN762. Yes, it's my oldest can. It's been a while. So yeah, traditional baffled can. I think I got the gas system tuned right, all that stuff. Now, in case you guys don't know about the MDRX, this won't be a full review on the MDRX because I've made enough videos on it in the past as a 5.56, but it is a bullpup, like I said, multi-caliber. So it takes these P-mags. These are actually 300 Blackout specific, but very AR-15-esque. So there we go. Bullpup being that the mag and the feed ramp and all that is behind the trigger. That being said, the trigger is actually pretty darn good for a bullpup. I actually made a video on all the bullpups too, kind of comparatively, so check that out as well if you want to. And before we start blasting, let's go ahead and thank our sponsor, which is Infinity Targets. The Infinity Target is a self-healing target with the lifespan of up to 110 rounds per square inch. It'll even self-heal up to 50 BMG impacts. Basically, it's a big rubber target, so the round passes through it with no threat of a ricochet. As the round goes through the target, paint is removed, giving you a high visible impact hit marker. Hit it with some more spray paint and you're good to go. Coupon code Texas Plinking saves you guys 15%, so I'll go ahead and put a link in the description to check that out. Again, code Texas Plinking, save 15%. And I have that target downrange. We're going to go ahead and hit it with a couple different calibers, including 300 Blackout in this video, so we'll go ahead and test it out. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get shooting with some 300 Blackout. From shooting a little off camera and experimenting, the ammo's a little weird. I thought I got a good deal on some 300 Blackout subs, but I think I found out why. It's right on the edge to where some are super, some are subsonic. So I bumped up the gas system to setting 2, and we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and just put a couple in the dirt though, just kind of verify. And if that goes good, we'll go into the Infinity Target real quick. Pretty cool. I mean, it looks like just like small little holes on paper, but it chipped it up enough. That's with 300 Blackout. I wonder with 9mm, what that impact looks like. Let's go ahead and put it kind of centered up too. So now from here, you can see 9mm had a slightly bigger diameter there. I could go ahead and just put some spray paint and it kind of self-healed. Yeah, pretty cool. We're shooting into the sun, which is probably making pretty bad light, but it's making a pretty interesting perspective for me. I kind of barely see the glare from the bullet going to the target, even though the target's only like 40 yards away. So these are pretty slow rounds. I think it's about just over 1,000 feet per second. All right, cool. It's cycling now. That third one was definitely slower than those first two. So this ammo is not that consistently loaded, as I found out. Ammo incorporated stealth subsonic ammo, specifically designed for use with suppressors. It says muzzle velocity is 1,016 feet per second, which should be subsonic. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And we got 220 grain, so not dogging them, but I don't know. This barrel length, it's just like right on that edge. Some of them crack the sound barrier, some of them don't. This is about the cheapest subsonic, quote unquote, subsonic 300 Blackout I could get. Maybe that's why. But what can you do? Right now it's cycling everything fine, so we got some loaded up in here. Let's go ahead and hit that Infinity Target some more here. All right, I know the title and thumbnail have everything to do with the Desertec MDRX and 300 Blackout, but I figured it can't hurt. 2 guns, a little extracurricular. I got 2 new pistols from my friends at Mod Guns. When I say friends, I don't mean industry friends. I mean a good friend of mine. His name's Chris. Really good personal friend. He has an awesome website and company called Mod Guns. That's modguns.com. Awesome retailer, awesome just overall place and great people. And I got 2 guns from them. So let's just go ahead and shoot them real quickly. Starting off with this right here. This is an Agency Arms P320 S2. They got quite a few of these that just came in at Mod Guns, and I'm super curious about it. You guys are gonna see my first impressions with it. Oh, I clipped it, it didn't move. There it is. Oh, I'm slow. My bad, poor representation. I like that. This is cool. Here's another cool one from Mod Guns. It's another SIG as well. It's the P322, so it's a 22 LR. And I've got my YHM Phantom 22 on there. First shots with this one as well. Oh, that's nice. Super cool. I like how it's not an obvious 22. Maybe they can, and the size gives it away, but it doesn't look like a 22 specifically. Very cool. I think they're normally like $450. I think they're $3.99 on their website right now. They said if you leave a comment in the order comments like Texas Plinking and P322, they'll give you a free 25 round mag. So pretty cool. Take advantage of that while it's there. I thought I'd show you guys my new SIGs from Mod Guns, but let's go ahead and get back to the MDRX. Might have to readdress this with other 300 Blackout subsonic ammo that I know stays subsonic every single round. But still kind of going through the motions with the same gun that I'm familiar with, but in a different round. It's kind of cool. So just consider this scratching the itch. Because it's not proven to be so accurate ammo related, I think we're just going to go ahead and dump whatever I loaded up in here. It's a pretty quiet mag dump if I do say so myself. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well guys, like I said, I wanted to highlight more on the MDRX and prove it out a little bit more, but I was expecting a little bit better performance from that ammo, but nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get some sexy shots of this thing shooting in slow motion to suffice for now, but that's a look of the 300 Blackout MDRX. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.